I am sitting here at a parts store for my truck, and to give you the background of my truck, it's a 1998 Dodge Ram 1500. It's been sitting up for like 2 years straight. I never really was, at one time I drove it regularly because the business I was in, it was needed at the time. But then I was slowing down the activity in the business, so the truck wasn't a necessity. So it really sat up for a good 2 years without being acknowledged or being practical in my life. But once I wanted to start paying attention, investing in my truck, getting it back on the road, showing attention to it, it's like one domino effect after the other kept occurring. It all started with a little leak of water from my freeze plug. A $200 job. Next thing I know, it turned into I needed a transmission. Okay. Next thing I know, and these occurrences are happening each time I take it to another mechanic shop or whatever type specialty shop. One problem was occurring every time I brought my truck back from that shop. So, the transmission, the alternator, the AC, it's like one domino, one incident issue after the other. So now I'm sitting here, and mind you, I am investing whatever it takes to get my truck in proper running condition. Whether I felt it was stupid, the reason for this problem, whatever the reason was, I'm not going to say you did it, they did it, because I just don't have the energy to put into that no more. But in my spirit, I know. So now that I'm here at this shop, sitting in the parking lot before I go in, I had to sit back and evaluate, and the revelations had been coming because it gave me peace to go ahead and surrender and do what you have to do, Wanda. All things work together for good. It was a reason the transmission. It was a reason the alternator. It was a reason the AC. Because God, for me to allow surrendering to what may be being done in the spirit, I had to give up and be like, something bigger is going on. And for me to have peace, my truck gonna be all right once it's said and done. And God has a reason for this. I even tried to sell my truck. I got plenty of offers, but I'm not going to disrespect me or my truck. But anyway, to surrender to the peace, I had to give up and look at the bigger picture. What is God doing? So right now in the parking lot, I got a revelation. And the revelation that came to me sitting here is, well, on the way driving here, but now I want to share it, is that all of the work that the Father has done within our vessels, our bodies, our mind, our spirit, emotions, everything within our bodies and brain, there's no amount of money no one can give you to show the value of what you invested in. Because just like the truck, once it's all said and done, I know my truck, me as the owner, as God of my truck, just as the Father, God of my body, nobody can pay me the value of what I put into my truck. No one will see the value of what me as the owner, as God, as our source, has invested within our bodies. Me in my truck. What value will they see in it to give me, even if I did want to sell it? But that's kind of like what the revelation is. We have been allowing people, systems, whether we chose to or whether it was forced upon us, to work on our brains, work on our bodies, work on our emotions. But they could have did damage, whether on purpose, by mistake. And now you got to do even more work because of what somebody else did or some system or whatever did, causing you to expend more to fix what was done. So the damage that has been done, whether physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, body, or whatever damage that has been done, whether voluntarily or involuntarily, we have to correct it. Don't invest in correcting our what the manufacturer, what the God, source, energy, power, all power, Father has given us. Me as God of my truck, I gotta invest in keeping my truck in tip-top shape. What God has given us, our bodies, our minds, we need to invest in and keeping it in tip-top shape. Don't allow others to keep doing what they do that may cause more harm. So make sure we're knowing the sources of who, how, what is being done to us, said to us, because we may end up doing more harm than when we thought we were doing good. So the revelation that I'm getting is self-work. I can't fix my truck myself, but God does have angels. There are people blessed with the gifts that are to do good. And another revelation that I got is when we know that the Father Divine is helping, is assisting, they will usually kind of teach as they do it. It's something connected to that. It's like they will not only fix it, but you will have knowledge to learn how to keep it maintained, or to learn how to maximize it in peak performance, no matter what it is, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, no matter what it is, not only will they do it, but they will assist you and teach you. Not only will they just take your money and do what they do and send you off, and now you got one worse problem after another. They will have some type of teaching or some type of knowledge to give you that will better your truck, your body, your mind, than just send you off and take your money and send you off. So this is something that I'm going to experience when I'm interacting with people, to know that if they're on a higher frequency of their God self, or are they functioning from a lower vibration. Because I'm starting to get in my spirit that a higher person coming out of their higher self, they will assist you with knowledge, wisdom, no matter what it is. Because God expands our minds, our spirit. It's wisdom and knowledge. So no matter what it is, knowledge and wisdom will come with it. So that's something I'm going to be taking notice of, no matter what it is. But if it's involving, again, I don't care what it is. Is it giving me knowledge? Is it giving me wisdom? Something that can build and leave me feeling wiser, more knowledgeable, not only feeling good, I want to have knowledge with it. Then I'm thinking that's connected to God. Because God is here showing up in live and living color through us. So for us to recognize God here right now, face to face to God, I believe knowledge and wisdom is going to be coming with that, not only a good feeling. So, food for thought. Have a good day.